Hey, I am Coach Angie, and I am gonna be going live with a friend of mine that I met on Instagram because Instagram is amazing like that. Her name is Maggie, and we're just gonna be waiting for her to hop in just a second. So I'm cute. I'm Coach Angie. I am a health coach. I am a personal trainer. I've been training for about 15 years, and I am excited to be making this brownie because lately I have had a little bit of a sweet tooth. Um, and I do like to enjoy something nice and tasty every so often, but I do try to keep it a little bit healthy because you don't want to, mess up all that hard work you're putting in working out. So, as I say, results are made in the kitchen, and we can definitely, Maggie's here, um, indulge a little bit and, keep it healthy. So, let me invite Maggie in, and we will get going. All right, so I'm going to send you, Maggie, a request, and you'll accept it, and we will be hopping. So, you should receive an invitation to join me live. We are connecting. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, super exciting. So, I want you to introduce yourself and just tell us about who you are, where you're from, and we'll just start there. Uh-oh. Hopefully her video will
Can you hear me?
start.
It's breaking up a little bit on my end, so I just wanna.
That's okay. All right, let's try. It looks clear now, so
Okay. Okay, we're good?
yeah, go for it.
Okay. So my name is Megan. I'm from the Chicago area, so I live in the suburbs. This is where I grew up. I'm working full time right now downtown, and I just started with nutrition coaching actually the past few months. So I've been
Mhm.
working with that kind of thing. I am 23 years old. Um, I started with nutrition and everything because I myself lost a decent amount of weight. I lost about 40 pounds a couple years ago, and I've been trying to maintain that. So I've just been playing with food and learning about nutrition, and that's really been helping me a lot.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your progress and that success that you've experienced so far. That is huge. And I don't even know how I stumbled upon your page, but what I liked about your page was that your number one, your recipes were super practical. And so I like that I'm able to look at what you're doing. I'm like, oh, I have all those things right now. It's not something foreign from the grocery store. And they're at stores that most people have access to, like Target or whatever grocery store that's in your area. So it's not like, you have to go to a specialty market. And
Right.
I like that you've been very transparent about just your journey as far as I saw a couple of your posts talk about deprivation and not depriving yourself. So I think that those are all very positive messages, especially when it comes to not just women, but particularly women, because I think the perception is that when we are trying to lose weight, we have to deprive ourselves of the foods that we love. We have to deprive ourselves of calories, eat absolutely nothing but salad and olive oil and lemon and salt and pepper. And that and obviously over time that's not going to create sustainable healthy life skills that will support us long term, that feeds into what we see all the time, the diet cycle, where we start something, we might see some initial results at the beginning, And then whenever we start introducing those foods back into our lives because it's not sustainable, then it's that yo-yo diet. So I like the fact that what you are sharing with us are sustainable, healthy practices that will support our well-being holistically. So I think that is awesome. And I love that you post a lot of desserts because I love desserts. I'm the kind of person, like my husband will say, well, I want brownies. And so I'll make him I make these really great homemade brownies that I found from like a Julia Child's recipe. They are so good. But I like sweets a lot. And so if they are there, I will eat it. And then I'm always complaining, like, you told me to eat these brownies and you're eating them. And I'm like, but I'm eating them. So I usually make a batch and then I'll take a few out and freeze the rest so they're not in my sight all the time. So I like this protein brownie that we're gonna make, or you're gonna teach me how to make it. So I have all of my ingredients, and this is actually inspired by someone that we both follow. Mason is his name, I think. Well,
Yeah,
that's
Mason Gruff.
yeah. So I like his recipes too because they are very practical. Like literally, it has to make sense. I don't like recipes that I'm like, man, I have to go like order it from Amazon to find this one thing. I want to be able to order it from Target and get it that same day. So
Right.
I have my ingredients. So tell us about the recipe really quick, and then we'll get going.
Yeah, so basically it's just like a quick mug recipe where you just throw stuff in your mug, throw it in the microwave, and you're set. Which I like because I like you, like I don't want to make a full batch of like these brownies because then I'll eat half the pan and be like, oops. So this is good because it gets protein in. You use protein powder with it, which usually ending the day with like a protein dessert kind of thing really helps because through the day I know a lot of people struggle with I don't want to eat that much chicken and protein shakes and this stuff, so that's like gives another option.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like lower carb, so it's just lower calorie in general and just higher protein than a normal brownie would be.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
it's a nice option. um
I have
so
all my stuff. You can see it. I pulled it all out.
yeah, I have mine all to the side.
And my bowl is all greased up. I use Baker's Joy.
Okay.
Probably too much, but whatever.
That's good. So usually, see, I like to not create an extra dish because I hate dishes. So I'll just grease my mug that I mix everything in. But usually you can like mix everything in like 1 cup and then get like a fresh mug, grease it up, pour your batter in there. But I just kind of like to grease the mug first thing.
Yep.
And then we just add all the dry ingredients first to mix that together. So it's half a scoop of protein, or if you like measuring it out, because when I'm tracking my macros, I like to weigh things out rather than just do the general like a tablespoon of it. But for right now, I'm just doing
You aim for.
so about half a scoop of that, and then it is 2 tablespoons of almond flour or whatever flour you have, or 14 grams if anyone's curious.
Uh-oh. My already. Hold on. And one thing, almond flour. I have that.
Yeah, 2 tablespoons of that.
And I do have a food scale I like to use. I ordered it from Amazon. I mean, they're really cheap. I think like $10.
Yeah, I usually get. This is my second one that I've gotten. I just get it from Amazon just because it's cheaper and quick.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be that complicated. And then after the flour is just a tablespoon of cocoa powder.
I have the dark cocoa. Just
Yeah, and then just like a side note with protein, I always get a whey casein blend just because that usually like bakes better if you're doing like baking type recipes with it. Which all my protein is from PE Science, and all of theirs is that blend. So that's just a little.
Actually, about casein, I like casein. This is actually what I do at night because it's real thick. It's a lower listing protein, but I like it because it's thick and it's like ice cream to me. What I decided to use today, I use Shakeology, which is it has protein in it, but it also has like your vitamins and minerals and prebiotics and all of that. Um, so at night, I don't know how this would do with baking it because we're gonna microwave it, but I'll try it again how it comes out with this one.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll still probably be good. So we're just gonna mix the dry ingredients together a bit. And then we can add the others. So we have milk. I just use almond milk just because that's always what I have on hand.
I forgot.
2 to 3 tablespoons.
Yeah, hold on. I did forget my almond milk, so hold tight.
Okay. And 3. And the butter is kind of weird to like mix in, but it's okay.
Okay, sorry. How much almond milk?
2 to 3 tablespoons. And then with the milk too, if you ever don't have milk, you could always use like unsweetened applesauce or canned pumpkin or yogurt instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I always like having substitutes because I hate having to go and buy things if I don't need to.
It's good that you can, it's versatile, so you don't have. So what is the consistency that we're aiming for? Because I added 2 tablespoons, but I think I want to add more.
Yeah, I usually add a bit more just because I personally like to get more of the actual, like a thicker brownie batter consistency. But it can be thicker and it'll still be fine. Then what's the... And then it's 1 tablespoon of light butter, and that's the last thing. And then light butter is always nice to use just because it's like half the amount of calories than regular butter for the same amount.
Yeah. I didn't have light butter, so I just pulled out my oil. I don't know if I'm going to use a tablespoon, but maybe a teaspoon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the nice thing. You could always just adjust it to however you like it.
Okay. It looks pretty.
Yes. It looks nice and chocolatey. I usually add, just because I like chocolate a lot, I always add chocolate chips usually to anything that I'm baking.
Now also, nice brand called Lily's. This is the brand. And these are semi-sweet, less sugar sweet life. Stevia sweetened. And
do those taste any different than like regular chocolate chips, or do they still taste pretty good?
It tastes the same.
Okay. I've been wanting to try like a sugar-free chocolate chip just because I was just curious how it was. Okay. And then once everything's all mixed up and you added in chocolate chips or whatever you want to add, it goes in the microwave for about a minute.
Okay. We didn't.
What were you
He's
saying?
gonna have to wait. He's upstairs. If you still,
Then you could always make it more fun and add even more toppings. I like adding cookie butter to it, like drizzle it on top, that or like peanut butter, but I love cookie butter, so that's my favorite.
Mm. I use
PB2, PB2 is good.
yeah. So let's talk body positivity because I coach clients, and a lot of times I'm hearing like as far as their goals, I want to a lot of it's like body parts. I want to fix this or fix that, or shrink my hips, or I want a flatter stomach, or
Yeah.
I want to feel attractive. I want to feel better in what I want to wear, and it's just a lot of negative self-talk. I think that when it comes to our image. So, what are your thoughts on body positivity, be positive about yourself?
Yeah, so that's definitely like super hard, and I've definitely struggled with that a lot. And I feel like it's more of trying to get into the mindset of you appreciating yourself and your body at every stage. And that doesn't mean you can't have goals and, oh, I want to lose weight. That doesn't mean that necessarily you're negative about yourself, but that just means like you can feel comfortable in your own skin at like any different size. Oops. That's so loud. Sorry, that was loud. But you can like feel good about yourself and be confident at like any size, whether you're bigger, smaller, muscular, less muscular, whatever. But still being okay with having goals and that sort of thing. So it's more of getting out of that like obsessive mindset of I know I want to lose weight, so I only focus on those negative aspects. Because at that point, you're gonna affect your own mindset, like your mindset, and it'll prevent you from being able to be successful in other areas of your life because you'll start feeling just down and more depressed unless not enjoying the process. So you're not going to want to do it, which will dig you into a deeper hole essentially.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I think, to add to what you were saying, it is a lot about your mindset and thinking about how you want to feel. So let's say you do want to have a flatter stomach. So, okay, what is it about a flatter stomach that is motivating you? And, kind of back the layers of the onion and digging into what it is that you're really wanting to achieve. And so if I have a flatter stomach, I will feel less self-conscious about myself. I will feel more empowered, maybe because I have a stronger core, I feel stronger, I feel more confident. And then instead of focusing on what you don't have, like I don't have a six-pack ab or whatever it is, focusing on what you are wanting to achieve, which is really confidence for a lot of women. It's confidence, it's self-worth, it's self-love. And it is about what you are telling yourself, like just mentally, like all those things that we don't say out loud, but we're thinking every single day, change the script to something that's more positive.
For sure.
So what is yours? This is what mine, I don't know if I need to take it out again. It's kind of dark. I use extra dark chocolate.
Yeah. See, that's what I don't like about mugs because it needs a space to like go up, but then you look at it and you like can't really see. Like you can't. It's like way down there.
Oh yeah.
So that's why sometimes like I took a picture. I'll take a picture sometimes if I'm posting it on my like story, and I'll take it out of the mug and then just put it on a plate to show, and then just put it right back in the mug.
Okay.
Let's see if I could like kind of take it out without like ruining it.
We agree.
Yeah, kind of has that. It just looks like a darker brownie. It should still stay moist. If you keep cooking it in the microwave, it'll probably get more dry. But I kind of like them like gooey-ish. Gooey and chocolatey. See, yeah, it's going to fall apart on me.
I'm so excited.
So,
Not taking this out, but you can definitely.
yeah, it's not. It didn't hold its shape, but that's
Okay. Still good. It's like when you cook an omelet.
I know, you try to get it out and you just like I'm just not graceful with it.
I was like, look, it's good.
Luckily, it doesn't need to look good to taste good, so
All right, so here's a chunk.
Yeah, that looks good. It's steaming and everything.
All right, let's taste it. Mine is still steaming.
It might be pretty hot.
I don't need to even heat it up.
Yeah, that's really good. I think this is the first time I used almond flour because before I only had coconut flour and it kind of made it more, it still tasted really good, but it had more of like a texture. Like it was more like grainy, I think, from the flour. But this is really good. I think it gets a better texture.
Yeah, I was curious about that. Because I thought coconut flour would make it, I don't know, a little bit smoother. I was thinking almond flour because it is really greeny will make it green.
Yeah. I don't know. That's really good. Sometimes I usually, well, I don't usually, but sometimes I'll even double up this recipe so then I'll get a full scoop of protein and just have more of a brownie.
Yeah. I'm still.
Especially if I need more protein for the day.
The batter itself. That's good. I like that so much. That is,
and it gives you like a decent amount too. It's not like it's like, oh, here's a bite and you're done.
no, yeah, it is a decent amount. Easy, like literally everybody should have it. And from last holiday, if you still had chocolate chips from last year, they should be.
Yeah. And you can make this like more fun too with whatever you use, like we were saying before, like cookie butter, peanut butter, PB2, chocolate chips. I found like, you know, the Andes mints, they make like chocolate chips, so they're like,
oh wow,
yeah, so that would be really good too for like a chocolate mint kind of.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, like, even if you put a couple of like mini marshmallows, like for, you know, a couple, it'll have a nice little gooiness to it without adding way too many calories. And it will just make it that extra level of decadence. So,
Yeah, for sure.
and this is perfect for at night when you want something like after sweet. It's not like you want a big giant brownie, but you just want something to satisfy that sweet tooth. And it still is in alignment with your, you know, healthy lifestyle. So this is
Right.
imperfect. So anything else you want to share before we wrap up?
Just for any more like inspo with this kind of thing. So Mason Woodruff, where we got this recipe, he always posts really good recipes, and also I think it's the flexible dieting lifestyle. That's his Instagram. He also posts a lot of good recipes.
Okay.
And it's like good one. Like he'll be like doing like an ice cream sandwich or something, but like these are the macros, so it's like a little bit better. But yeah, if anyone needs any food inspiration, I'm always trying to post stuff. I try to post more on TikTok, all of my different like dinners and stuff. Now every time I make like a recipe, I always do like a picture or like a little video of it.
Yeah.
Everyone makes fun of me, but it's fun.
No, that's awesome. No, I love following your page. I love your recipes. For me, you know, I'm gonna be posting a lot of just inspiration, couple of workouts. I'm more of a lifestyle type of I guess, person. With an emphasis on fitness and nutrition, but I do post, I have 2 little ones, so sometimes it might be like crazy parenting type of life, you know, how to get kids to, how to sneak in veggies or, you know, something like that. So definitely follow the both of us, follow Mason Woodruff, and I forgot the other person that you said.
The flexible dieting lifestyle.
Okay, I don't follow them, but I will now. And guys enjoyed this video, thank you so much, Megan, for popping in and showing me how to make this awesome brownie. I'm gonna get my mom to try it, see what she thinks.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll have to do another one, so I'll be in touch.
Sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye.